Well, ladies and gentlemen, the speedrunning community has been the host of many world records, and now today I try and achieve the most difficult world record. Nobody has ever attempted this before, and for good reason. I'm the only one that's really created this. I'm very much like the Guinness World Record holders you see that kind of look at someone and say, well, I can't run 100 meters as fast as him, but what I'll do is I'll balance a beanbag on my head and do it backwards with one hand tied behind my back, and I'll set the world record for that instead. That is exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to see if I can create the Undertaker from 1992 in Smackdown Vs Raw 2006 in less than 10 minutes. Now, a lot on the line here, because if I don't achieve this, I could very well be replaced with Michelle McCool, and I don't want to run this channel. But maybe if I don't achieve this and I'm a failure, the Undertaker may pull some strings and get his wife to take over this channel. And a lot is at stake, so nonetheless, I'm going to press start on my timer. I've got my microphone here, which I'll try and speak into while I do this, but I'm going to focus on getting this done in 10 minutes. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! See what we can do here. It's very hard to don't have a very good setup, in all honesty. I've already done it wrong. I was going to talk about the Undertaker's career while I did this, but I think I'll just focus on the speed run at the moment. It defies logic that a man could do this. Nonetheless, I'm going to attempt it. The reason I tried to do this, I used to do speed runs, as some of you may remember if you're a regular viewer to the channel. I used to do speed runs, no talking, and I just used to do like a bit of a time lapse. I'd increase the speed so you'd almost see it done in sort of fast motion, but I thought the viewership of those videos really, it tanked, let's be honest. And not that I chased millions of views, but the figures were getting really low. So I thought, instead of completely scrapping the idea, what I'll try and do is do them a little bit differently, because I think it's a good idea, but I just think maybe the way I was doing them was the problem. Maybe it's just me that's the problem. See what we can do here. We're making decent progress. I'm not going to get too excited yet. The timer is there. I'm trying not to look at it because that'll put me off. But we're making pretty decent progress here. As Michelle McCool waits in the wings, hoping to get an opportunity to take this channel over. Only I stand in the way at the moment. If you're new to the channel and you have played Smackdown vs Raw in the past, this is pretty much what I do all the time. I create different wrestlers, not always wrestlers, sometimes different characters for the game. I've created, off the top of my head, quite a few Red Dead Redemption 2 characters. If that's something that interests you, definitely worth checking out the channel. If you're somebody that likes looking at different formulas and different created wrestlers, want them in your game, but don't really want to go through all the effort of what I'm doing at the moment, which is creating them all yourself, it can be very time consuming, especially if you've got, a full roster of 30 that you want. Well, if you play on PS2 or emulator, I can actually help you out with that, because I do create custom save files. If something you see on the channel, you'd like it in your game, send me an email. The email's linked on the main channel page, pastgengamingemail@gmail.com. I only ask for a donation amount of your choice to the channel if you're interested in anything like that. Pay what you want, pay $1, pay $40. whatever it is, just anything really helps out, and that's the only reason I do that. It's more of a token gesture, a bit like a tipping service I called it. But yeah, if you're on a budget, you've not got a lot of money, you know, you can give me $1, that's fine. I'm not some sort of cash hungry person or anything like that. The Undertaker's starting to take shape a little bit now, despite my mistake earlier where I put the wrong numbers in. Set him at 610. Okay, we're not doing too badly, but I need to keep this up. This is the trickiest bit, it's the layers. Sideburn 16. Oh, I seem to be struggling with this bit today. It's not like me. As I said, I've done these before. I'm usually pretty good at them, but never while I'm trying to talk at the same time. And believe me, the English language pretty much paralyses me to the best of times, so considering it's my first language, I do struggle with it sometimes, as you will be finding out as you watch this video. We're making progress slowly. Right, so this is a glitch. Little tip for anybody if you play this game, if you've got a top you want to change the length of but it doesn't let you, pick top 11, change the length of that, and go to edit, and then you can just change it to the one you want and the length will remain edited, and there you go. Because ordinarily that top you wouldn't be able to change the length of it, but because of that little glitch it allows you to do it. Getting there now. I'd like to do this first time, but no guarantee here. Hopefully we can do it and don't disappoint everybody. It's what the world is watching. A very small portion of the world, but still the world. If we were in court, you couldn't dispute that fact. Don't know what I'm doing now. It's that one I want to move, that's it. I want to do shoes. The Undertaker always wore shoes, renowned for it throughout his career. What made him a Hall of Famer? Right, now is the tricky bit. I may go silent for this. This is the bit that I could easily waste a lot of time on if I don't do it properly. Say that and then I'll probably end up talking anyway. There's 8 of these in total. See if we can get them done as quickly as possible. This is the make or break moment for the speedrun, really. This is the bit where you'll lose a lot of time. If anybody else wants to attempt this speedrun, I'd be interested to see. You could probably beat my time. I don't think I'm the best in the world at this or anything. Not that many people want to attempt it, but if you do want to attempt it, I'd be interested to see if anybody else could put in a respectful time for this. I'm hoping to myself here. I'm on 7 minutes. We've got 4 more of these to do. Move on to the right arm now. Yeah, that'll do. 42 in it, not 45. I may just get there. I've got 2 layers to do on the torso as well. They're a little bit more straightforward. If anything is straightforward in this sport, whatever sport this is. Want to give it a name? Leave it in the comments. I don't know what you'd call this, but speed runs that nobody else has attempted. Either way, I'm going to get the world record, but I've set myself the target of doing it in under 10 minutes. I'd like to achieve that. The time is really not on my side at the moment. torso. 5-4. That's the one. Move so slowly. Missed the makeup out as well. I'll have to go back and do that, as well as the hat and the coat. Just under a minute left. Cut the electricity here with a knife, but you probably end up with an afro hairstyle. All your hair standing on end due to electrocution. Alright, let's do the makeup that I missed out. Right, hat and coat. Come on! Gonna get it done. Colt 5. I think it's 14. Come on, speed up, speed up! Come on! Oh, are we going to count that as a pass? Well, I'm going to count it as a pass. We didn't quite get to the display screen, but I'm going to count that as 10 minutes. There's the Undertaker from 1992 in all of his glory. Hat and coat for his entrance attire. And that may be a photo finish, but judging by the timer I've got here, I think that was pretty spot on. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this type of thing, let me know. If you absolutely hated it and want to track me down and do pretty nasty things to me after seeing this video, I'd still love to know. But either way, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you again.